very carefully, I shall say this only once. This evening, think of us as the Yvette to the main shows. Renee, the saucy bit on the set? Yeah. Oh, come on. Oh, la, la. Exactly. Oh, la, la. Tonight, there will be a good moaning of this.
Oh, spotted dick every time, love.
Pissing on this.
I've never had such cock in all my life.
And if we're lucky, 2 shots of this.
Yes.
Well...
Let's hope my dicky ticker can take it. OK, again, so much drama in the house to talk about. And here to help me are 3 very special guests who are themselves no stranger to intrigue, passion and, of course, pissing by doors. You'll remember them as the sexy waitress Yvette, English police officer Crabtree and Gestapo officer Heflick. Say hello, hello to Vicky Michelle, Arthur Bostrom and Richard Gibson! Welcome, bienvenue, willkommen, all of the above. How do you like our new bit of set, especially for you?
Fabulous. Is this real?
It's lovely, yeah. Help yourself to some vin rouge.
Oh, it is real.
It is real. Oh,
I would be totally possed by the end.
Totally possed. It's going to be good tonight. Now, before we go any further, would you believe it? One of our celebrity housemates was actually in Hello, hello.
Really?
Yes. Yes. Take a look at this picture.
Go on, Heather.
Look. That is Heather. No, Cheryl, not Heather. Cheryl. What am I talking about? Vicky, was she a love rival for Renee?
She was.
Was she?
She was.
No.
She did, yes. She was part of the French resistance and they all fancied him. And I think she had a bit of a grope with Renee, and her name was Desiree. Desiree.
He was tied up at the time, I think, wasn't he?
Probably.
Yeah.
What was she like to work with?
Lovely. She was fabulous, and I bumped into her a couple of times at some charity do's, and she's just a really lovely girl. I was chuffed when I saw her in EastEnders, because I thought she was excellent. Yeah.
Richard, what did you make of her launch night acting?
Brilliant. I thought she was
good?
brilliant. Yeah. Julian wasn't quite so sure, was he?
No, he wasn't convinced by her. And I think Martin had his suspicions that she might be playing as well.
Yeah. It was good, though. I thought she was great.
She was fantastic.
I'm a massive fan.
A special mention tonight to our other actress, who, of course, is Julie. Arthur, would you have enjoyed waking up beside her singing Big Spender?
I think she would have made it. She would have made it such a good mooning and... No, but I mean...
There's going to be a lot of that tonight,
it's such a terrible way to start the day, and I think, you know, for Julie to do that would have just made it OK. So I think it was brilliant what she did.
Her behaviour is quite... Her diva behaviour, sorry, is quite legendary, I think, in showbiz circles. Vicky, how long do you think it's going to be before we see that erupt in the house?
Not long.
Really?
I mean, I think that Julie... I mean, she's a fantastic character, and I've met her a few times, and she's always been fabulous, but she is a very strong person.
She really is.
We're
seeing that already as well,
and I think that when, like when she voted for Colleen... You know, that was because Colleen was a threat, not because of any other reason. Yeah. I think everyone sort of sensed that.
You know Colleen as well, don't you?
Yeah, I do, yeah.
So do you think that's why they're not taken to each other? Because
well, now it is, yeah. I think it is because Julie voted for Colleen, and Colleen knew exactly why Julie had. But Julie's playing the game. That's the game. She wants to win, and you have to get rid of threats.
Yeah.
But I think that's why, and I think Colleen needs to leave it now because she's a nice girl, and I think that.
Okay.
Let's see what happens.
Do you guys think Julie's playing the game?
Julie's saying everything.
One sec.
Julie's saying everything that everybody needs to hear at the moment.
Yeah.
It's all false, and with the whole voting Colleen straight away, it is completely the game from day dot.
She wants everyone to like her.
Yeah.
She wants everybody
Where
to
are you from?
Birmingham.
Birmingham! You were shaking your head at this moment.
Julie is a legend. 100% legend.
So you don't think she's playing a game?
Yeah, but so what? She's in there to play the game. She's doing it brilliantly.
It's very strange as well.
Emma, she's quite a laugh though as well. I think she's quite sort of she's funny, but like you're not expecting her to be funny. She's just like naturally funny, and that's what people like to see. That's what people like to see, and I think she. And I think, you know, we need that. We need just the real funny people without playing to the cameras. And
we don't seem to mind celebrities playing games either in the house, do we? When it's like the real folk out there, we don't like them playing games. But when it's celebrities, we're like, yes, play the game. It's fantastic. It's okay. Now, Julian also seems to be holding that famous acid tongue that he has. Richard, would you like to see him unleash it?
Be an awful waste if he didn't.
I know it would, wouldn't it?
He's just starting, though. All that occasional table talk, I thought was good. When he was in the diary room, he started calling the situation, the occasional table. I think it's just beginning, and it's got to. I mean, it'd be an awful waste if he didn't.
OK. Julie and Julian have been dubbed Juju online. That's their new little double act team. Would you like to see a spin-off Juju programme, a bit like Paddy and Sally? No, you're a little kid. No.
Who's going to go to the White Swallow, please?
I would.
No, I wouldn't. I don't want an anal examination. Thank you very much.
Let's move on from that, shall we? It seems, I've had quite a few tweets about this, but it seems that Julie already is part of a double act. Have a look at this. Can you find out what's in her bag? I have no idea, but I do know that she takes it absolutely everywhere with her, so I'm not sure. Now, let's move on to Danica. Prince Lorenzo seems very interested in her. Is he going to have more what's the word I'm looking for? More success than The Situation? No.
Well, she might do when she finds out how much he's worth, possibly. But I think she's game playing anyway, so...
But The Situation apparently is worth £5 million.
Have you seen how much Prince Lorenzo's worth?
I don't know. Do you know how much Prince Lorenzo's worth?
I've done my research. So
and how much?
Well, it's looking at hundreds.
Hundreds of millions?
Apparently, but there might be...
It would be hundreds of millions.
Why
because
have you two been doing your research about Prince Lorenzo?
No, because he's a
and
prince.
how much money he's got.
He's a prince, and he's a Situation on Jersey Shore, so obviously the prince is going to be worth more. But she's using them. She just wants to... Exactly.
OK, well, shall we ask...
When she comes to shove, she doesn't actually want to do anything.
Shall we ask Danica's friend, who is on the phone right now?
All right.
It's Leanne. Leanne, are you there?
Hello, I'm here.
Hello, how are you?
I'm very well, how are you?
Yes, I'm good, thank you. Could you hear what the audience were saying, that they think
Indeed, yeah.
that she is playing a game? Is she playing a game?
No, I really don't think she is. She's naturally very flirty and bubbly. That's kind of what she's like in the real world as well, like what she's like when she's not in the house. So I just think she's just been herself, and it's just kind of coming across that she's...
So of the two guys, Prince Lorenzo, there's a prince in the house, and The Situation, which would she normally go for?
I don't know. She doesn't really typically have a type, to be honest, but she's obviously been very honest with the fact that she's seen someone outside, so obviously in neither of them.
The audience in here are shouting Rich is her type.
Exactly. No, not at all.
No?
She's someone really down to earth. You'd be surprised.
OK. Should her boyfriend be worried, Leanne?
No.
Absolutely not?
No, 100% not.
Why do you think he shouldn't be? She does seem very friendly with The Situation.
Yeah, I think she's like that. Honestly, if you see her in real life, she's very flirtatious. She's got a very kind of infectious character. That's just kind of the way she is. So I don't think you should be worried anyway at all, because that's what she's like anyway.
She's just a happy kind of go-lucky, flirty girl.
Yeah, absolutely. And the guys are flirting with her as well, and everyone's flirting in the house. Even Colleen and Julie, they're flirting with the guys as well. Everyone's flirting. It's natural, I think.
OK. Leanne, thank you very much for your time this evening.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Bye. Right, if you don't agree with anybody that's said anything in here, then please have your say as well. Get in touch via Twitter or through the website. Now, in the meantime, there is a small matter of tomorrow's eviction. Who will go? Will it be the fuller Madonna with the big boobies? Or the fuller Madonna with the smaller boobies? Here are all the details you need to save your favourite. We'll see you after the break. This week, Jasmine and Rhian face a public vote. Who stays? You decide. To save Jasmine from a landline, call 0901 616 1706 or from a mobile 650 5806. To save Rhian from a landline, call 0901 616 1711 or from a mobile 650 5811. Calls cost no more than 36p from BT landlines or any mobile. Calls from other landlines may vary. Voting closes in Wednesday's show. Votes cast after the lines close won't count. For full terms, go to channel5.com/BBVote. Welcome back to Celebrity Big Brother. Bit on the side. Blowing most of our show budget on top quality loo roll. Well, you've got to look handy after your Flangelina Jolie, haven't you, eh? You've got to treat it well. Now, last week, I promised you 837 exclusives, which was over 3 weeks, which I kind of oversold it just a little bit. But I have got another one for you, and it's right here.
Housemates, this week's shopping task, Big Spenders, will continue on today. In a moment, Big Brother will open a VIP area for 6 celebrity housemates. In the VIP area, Big Brother will offer all VIP expensive rounds of drinks which can be bought. Get in! Housemates may choose who enters the VIP area. In the VIP area, Big Brother will offer housemates a variety of shots to drink. These shots can be bought in rounds. Shots can be ordered.
I suggest I don't do this one.
Well, all drinks.
I reckon the boys should definitely.
I'm so sorry, guys. All drinks are non-alcoholic.
Do you know what? I think the boys should take this one for the girls. That's my opinion.
Housemates.
I think that the boys should suck it up.
Boysist.
Oh, we're going to have much more on that later on in the show. So, you might think that after watching a whole week of Celebrity Big Brother that you know these housemates inside out. Well, you would be fools to think so, because we're only just scratching the surface. We asked our favourite showbiz hound to find out more about them. Unfortunately, Darren Lyons was busy, so we had to send Jamie instead.
So, Celebrity Big Brother is upon us again, and to celebrate, I'm going to do a walk and talk VT kind of piece, incorporating funky bits of trivia about each housemate in front of some suitably ironic locations. First up, there's Prince Lorenzo Borghese, an Italian royal from a proud dynasty who's also played a butler in a reality TV show about dogs looking for love. Impressive?
Really?
Now, Julian Clary is somewhat an eccentric fellow who began his career with a sidekick called Fanny the Wonder Dog.
I stayed in a gay hotel once called the White Swallow.
And was once the subject of a Daily Mail hate campaign to ban him from television. Julian, that's when you know you've really made it. Now, there's lots to say about Samantha Brick. It's a Brit, I don't write this shit. As a TV exec, she gave the first big breaks to Tess Daly, Russell Brand and Kate Thornton, whilst being the most beautiful woman in the world. Now, Colleen Nolan, she was a star of Loose Women and a member of the Nolans. They entered Eurovision, supported Frank Sinatra, and she's always in the mood for dancing. Now, page 3 stunner Rhian Sugden hit the headlines after a filthy sex text fling.
Vernon Kay, I apparently sent him some sex text messages.
Her high profile has meant that she's now a pro DJ in the UK, although I would imagine that she doesn't get many bookings for the Strictly Come Dancing rap party. So Solid Crew's MC Harvey knows how to work the mic. He's also a well-known ladies' man. Well, no ladies said he's only lasted 21 seconds in the sack at the very least. Wiki wah wah. Julie Goodyear made her name as the legendary Corrie barmaid Bet Lynch, but her own life has been a bit of a soap opera too. She even married her own stalker.
Bog off, cock off.
Oh, lovely. Olympic judo star Ashley McKenzie is a people's champ now, but he hasn't always had such an easy ride. He was once banned from judo for 6 months for drinking.
Mr. Reese, I think it's time that we need to go and do
fighting. Cheryl Ferguson is best known for her role as Heather in EastEnders, but she also played the charmingly titled Big Fat Leather in Little Britain.
Pardon me.
Lingerie model Danica Thrall is a beauty. So much so she was even crowned Miss Derby 2006. Oh, and she also loves rinsing men for cash. Yeah, mate, 1974 Rolex Oyster. Call it a tenner. Martin Kemp has been treading the boards as an actor since the age of 7. Andy was also in that really famous band who had that massive hit called no, it's gone. Oh, God. And then there's The Situation, whose bronzed abs have seen him storm Jersey Shore to the tune of $5 million a year. He's released a rap song, a workout DVD, a vitamin line and a clothing range. Stunner Jasmine Leonard is no stranger to the camera. She's the daughter of an ex-playboy. She's got an elder sister called Pandora. Both her and her sister were named after her dad's mistresses.
Fuck off!
And one's called Rachel Hunter, Rachel Munter. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm sure I took this with me. Oh, yes. Yes, I could get used to this. Willis, some mead.
OK. Well, we may have started with 13, but tomorrow night sees their numbers deplete in the very first celebrity eviction of the series. Here with the lowdown on the big event is live producer Mr. Jamie Sutcliffe.
Oh, bonjour.
Enjoying your Van Rouge?
Yes, Van Rouge, lovely.
Yes, you are. Right, OK, so amazing bunch this year.
Oh, God, aren't they brilliant? Totally.
It's just been spot on, hasn't it? Brilliant,
From launch night to every night something happens and you just...
How are you finding them?
Completely, utterly brilliant. Because when they went in, some people weren't sure on half of them, but they have literally excelled already, and we've only been in 6 days.
I know,
brilliant.
It's early doors still.
Yeah.
Now let's go back to launch night and the Dancing Men.
Yes.
How much did you oversee that booking?
I was very ruthless, had to make sure they were fit, ready, get it, got it, good. They're good, weren't they? Do you like them?
I kind of knew that you had a hand in sorting that out.
I didn't have a hand. That'd be a bit inappropriate.
Not really, not when it's you.
Oh, thanks.
Right, OK, let's talk about Julie.
Yes.
Now, I heard that on launch night, you were with her when she got stuck in the camera rolls.
I was in the actual corridor.
What happened?
Well, she went in, went down, wanted a handbag, was obsessed with having a little clutch bag with her, so she had a handbag.
What is in that bag?
I think it's fags and sunglasses.
OK.
That's it.
She takes it everywhere with her,
didn't want to be parted from the handbag. And we're in the corridor awaiting, and you're with Bette Lynch in the corridor, waiting for her to go in, and she's talking and asking about the house and where's the toilets and where's the stairs and everything. And I was just kind of going, waiting for the cue to send her in.
So you couldn't talk to her?
No, well, because she was mic'd and she was nearly in the house. And she just was about to go in and I was pointing for her to go in, and the actual door is on a click. So she pushed it and it clicked and she pushed it again. It's effing locked. Yes. But it was brilliant. With Julie Goodyear, Dame Julie Goodyear, she's brilliant.
She's absolutely...
Yeah. Oh, hello.
Good morning.
Hello, hello.
Hi. I was just pissing by when I heard some shitting coming from here.
Oh, it wasn't me, I promise you.
Oh, well, I will be about my bossness.
Oh. Could this show get any camper?
Could it? It just did. There was no eviction on Friday.
No.
So does that... I want him to pop his head back out again. So were you just sat at home with your feet up?
Feet up, yes, relaxing, watching the reality show. It's quite nice. And then
watching us.
Watching you, of course.
Yeah, of course.
No, it's brilliant. It's quite nice to have a night off, but we're back this week.
What do you mean a night off? You do one night a week.
It's a busy night.
Oh, poor you!
I wrote with Brian Dowling, don't forget.
I've heard.
Yeah.
He's a real diva.
Yeah.
So this week, eviction on Wednesday, eviction on Friday.
Yes.
So you're busy this week.
It's 2 shows a week. I don't know how I'm coping.
2 shows a week for the rest of the time?
For the next 3 weeks.
Oh.
It's tiring.
Oh.
I feel really tired.
Somebody sent him a care
Look at the bags under my eyes.
So hard. 2 days a week.
I know.
Any surprises?
We're always going to have surprises.
Well,
it's
come
only
on.
week 1 now.
Just give us one.
No.
Right, we're here 7 nights a week. We don't get home till 1 o'clock in the morning.
But you don't start till 5.
We work our little butts off.
Right.
Right?
I've not gone exclusive for you.
I start at 5 o'clock in the morning when I get up with my children.
Oh, whatever.
Right?
Whatever.
So give me an exclusive. Give me something.
We're live at 9 on Friday.
Oh.
Is that all right?
Yeah, but we're still on late, aren't we?
Oh, whatever.
Thank you very much.
Pleasure.
OK, so tomorrow night, 13 become 12, and no one wants to be voted off first, do they?
It's not a good place to be, is it?
Do you remember Lucy Pinder? Or...
Yes.
Do you?
A little bit.
Katia Ivanova?
Oh, yes, I remember her.
I don't.
Sally?
Oh, well, I remember Sally. Yeah. Still, no one wants to be voted off first.
No.
Jasmine and Rhian were both so optimistic before they went in. Here is what happened when they met Jamie. We'll see you in a bit.
Hello.
Hiya, how you doing?
Wow, blingy.
Yeah. Channeling my inner rock star.
Are you a direct mix of Rihanna and Molly Sugden?
No, I'm just Ian with an R.
I'm disappointed, though. Last time I saw a photo of you on the internet.
What do you mean you're disappointed?
No, because... No, not in that sense, sorry.
Did you hear this, guys? I'm disappointed.
How did you become famous? It says here you wouldn't send text to Peter Kay. Are you going to be a bitchy housemate, do you think?
I'm going to try not to be.
Yeah. Can be a big backstabbing bitch?
A little backstabbing bitch, maybe.
I've never been a very good game player. I'm very straightforward. What you see is what you get.
What would your celebrity perfume be called?
Stink.
Stink?
Yeah.
What's the little trick that you do that drives your partners wild?
There's not only one little trick, there's many tricks.
Plenty of tricks up the Leonard sleeve. Could you kill a man?
It says trust no one.
So you give it the old trust no one?
Would you?
Oh, quite happily, yeah.
Could you?
Yeah, poison them.
No.
They'd never know it's me.
The problem is that I only stick it up after I've been fucked by the person that I haven't trusted, so it's all a bit late then. I mean, over.
Do you put out on a first date?
No. If I want to, yeah. I just can't get anyone to stay for Weetabix, so I must be doing something wrong.
Wow, Weetabix. What kind of guy floats your boat?
I've had this, like, obscene crush on Martin Kemp. Since forever, though.
Darius Dinesh.
I was not expecting that as an answer.
He's just, like, so attractive.
I've been a true fan since day one.
Of Darius Dinesh? I've heard he's got a massive penis.
I have.
Why does it feel like such a treat to do a poo in a disabled toilet?
That is, who came up with that question? Are you serious? Did you write that yourself, or did you just have to say that?
Because there's more space.
I am proud to say that I wrote that myself.
Yeah, I thought so.
Is that how?
Yeah, why not?
Is that how people from Manchester take a dump?
Maybe.
You started to look strange, you know? I'm like, do I look like that right now?
I'm waiting for you to go.
Oh, well, I sat down first.
Fuck everything. Trust no one, right?
That's where it's at.
Show for over a year now. Only 10 more years of asking every day, and hopefully they will marry us. Be nice, wouldn't it?
One day.
One day. Do you want an exclusive?
Yeah.
Here you are.
Who would like a round of risky sours?
Yes, please.
Got your sick bucket?
Yeah.
Oh, that's easy.
Cheers. Cheers.
That's fine.
That's cool.
Right, guys, this is B50 Spew. And there's just something a little bit fishy about it.
Oh.
Cheers.
Oh, wow. That's horrible.
Tastes like salmon skin sushi.
Oh, Ashley!
Mind your mic, man. Oh, you're right.
Oh, fuck off.
I think I might be sick.
You're starting to be a bit nasty, you are now. One must say, that is fucking English pig.
What's this one called?
This is a toe curler slammer. And you have to drink everything from the glass.
Stop there.
No.
Cheers.
Oh my God.
Was that a toenail that they had to drink? That's gross. Oh, we'll find out tomorrow, apparently. Right, so Brian and I will have the chance to put our questions to Jasmine or Rhian tomorrow night. But as ever, you lot have beaten us to it. Here is what happened earlier today. And it's not awkward, not at all. Not even a little bit.
Big Brother would like to ask you both some questions from viewers of Big Brother's Bit on the Side.
Shoot.
This is a question for Jasmine. Before you went in, when you met Jamie East, you mentioned you had a crush on Martin Kemp. How do you feel about him now?
I like bad boys, which, disappointingly, Martin Kemp is not. I think he is very handsome, but no, I do not have the crush.
Rhian, what's 10% of 100?
20. No, 10. Oh, no.
Jasmine,
Yes.
apart from Julie, would you consider anyone else joining your adopted family?
I've got a live and let live philosophy now, so everyone can come round.
Even me?
Yes, you can come as well.
What have you learnt about yourselves in the house?
From trying to be like an open person, it doesn't always work out as you want it to. I think some people say it's better just to be honest, but like from this situation with Jasmine, I think maybe I did take things a bit sensitive and I felt a bit down and I just wanted to talk to her about them. But it backfired a little bit. So I'm gonna maybe think about not doing that again.
I've learned that, you know, it is what you make of it. I'm a really big personality in that I'm able to influence people in a good or bad way. And I'm learning how to change myself. I'm trying to learn to be likable. It's really hard.
You are sometimes.
Sometimes. Not
you
all
could say the same for me.
What more will we see of you if you stay?
Oh, fuck knows. More tears, more drama, more laughs, more madness, more badness, more
alcohol,
makeups, more breakups. Just
yeah.
It's a roller coaster, you know.
You may leave the diary room.
Thanks.
It's horrible.
Oh, I'd love to see how they show these things back.
Oh, horrible.
Just a little bit awkward. Now, they've both been involved in big storylines this week. Do you think this is a good strategy, seeing as they're both facing eviction?
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah, because if you're bland, they don't vote for you. I think the way Channel 5 have turned it from the way Channel 4 did, keep your favourite in or keep your kick out the worst. Yeah, it's yeah, exactly. It's turned it round a little bit.
So do you think, you know, Jasmine, I suppose, is the feisty one of the two. Do you think she will stay tomorrow night because she's the bigger character?
You've got yeah.
You do.
I mean, look at the non-celeb BB and look at what was her name? Dina. Look how far she stayed in, and people were booing all the way through. So it's a case of just because she's disliked.
She wasn't a massive character, though, was she? When you had people like
she was towards the end.
Yeah, towards the end she was, and a lot of the whole thing was about Dina. But in terms of you know, big personalities, I suppose, like Benedict and people that were kind of very out there and loud and had something going on, she wasn't big in that respect. Whereas Jasmine is pretty, you don't get much bigger.
She's having a bit of a journey, though, isn't she? She's gone from, I'm a bitch, to, oh, my God, what am I like, to, I'm crying, I'm apologising, which is a big thing to do when you're I say it as I see it.
Yeah.
And people might take that and be like, well, actually, do you know what? We want to see more of that.
You want to see more of Jasmine?
Want to see more of that.
More of Jasmine. OK, Richard, do you want to see more of Jasmine? You know, she's very, what you see is what you get. She's very honest, straight down the line. Do you like that feistiness of her?
She's quite entertaining. I'd be very sorry to see her
You
go.
say very quietly.
I mean, I wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of it, but it is quite fun. But then I'd be sorry to see Rhian go as well. Because
I heard a why from back there.
I like Rhian. I think I'd miss her.
Really?
But no, the Jasmine provides the drama. Yeah, of course I like Rhian. Do you say you don't like Rhian? Yeah, I'll see you after.
We're only 5, 4.
Don't you speak about my Rhian
5, 4,
like this?
6 days. We're only 6 days in, though. She's kind of, Rhian's still got a little bit of time, I think, maybe, to possibly show us something. Arthur, the housemates seem to be tiring of the drama with Jasmine, some of them. Are you tiring of it yet, or...?
I am tiring of it,
Are you?
Yeah, I think, you know, I've seen Jasmine and I think I've had enough. Even though she's sort of analysing herself and seeing a different way of behaving, I don't quite see through it. I think it's all games playing. I think she knows exactly what she wants to do, and I've sort of seen it now, and I just sort of remember the bits where she was really rude to people, and I think that's unacceptable.
And you don't want to see it anymore.
And I don't want to see it, and I think Rhiann's character is really coming out now, and I think she's becoming a very likeable girl.
OK. Vicky, we've seen Julie take the kind of maternal role with her. Do you think she's bitten off more than she can chew?
Actually, with Julie, no one can bite off more than not with her. You know, Julie is one strong personality, and I think she'd chew Jasmine up and spit her out, to be quite honest. But I think she's probably, and Julie and Clary. But they're the only ones, because everyone else seems frightened of her.
They're the only two, aren't they, that
would stand up.
Strong enough, I think.
Strong enough to stand up. And I think the fact that Rhiann, and you're all saying, oh, she's boring and she's not doing... And I think the fact is she's terrified of Jasmine, and that's why she's not doing anything, because she's absolutely terrified. She was terrified just then. Yeah. And I think with Jasmine, there's obviously something not quite right. And for someone to be... You know, you can be cruel, you can be sarcastic and everything, but when you are downright vicious...
Yeah.
That is unacceptable. You know, and we've spoken about, and I think that, I mean, she's fantastic entertainment, and she is quite truthful, but she takes it a bit far.
You need to have a filter sometimes, don't you?
Yes, you do, and I think that I don't want to talk about her anymore because I've talked about her every day.
Let's talk about Rhiann then.
Exactly.
Because we have to be fair, so let's talk about Rhiann. Richard, Jasmine thinks that she's led Ashley on, do you?
Not deliberately. I mean, I actually... thought she was taken by surprise, wasn't she?
She did seem quite surprised that he hadn't twigged onto the fact that she was seeing somebody.
But the last clip I saw, he was lying in bed beside her. I don't know how that happened.
Yeah, I know. I think this is where the blurry lines are coming in.
It was
because
a bit
she's
blurry,
saying
wasn't it?
she's seeing someone, yet he's kind of lying on top of her in bed, which, being her bodyguard or something. They've certainly been getting close. Here is another exclusive clip.
Do you guys, when you go down on a girl, do you like do the alphabet? Like with your tongue. A, B, C, does you go? Can't do it because I forget my fucking alphabet and I have to start again. The girl never reaches to Z. Oh my god. I've just seen your tits.
My tits?
I seen your tits.
No, you didn't.
They were just out.
They weren't out.
I promise you they were brown. I promise they was out and you got like a brown nipple.
Yeah, but yeah. I've not got fucking yellow one, have I?
Tits. You got the best view, you know, because his head was right there.
Yo, when you jumped on I grabbed it and I went...
Do it again. I like it. He's encouraging.
So, Vicky, what do you make of that? A bunch of young people having a bit of a giggle?
Having fun. Yeah.
Harmless flirting?
We used to do all that on Hello Hello, for God's sake.
Could you imagine?
Everyone used to flirt with everyone, and that's just having fun. And because there's so many of them, I mean, it's not as if anything...
And passing time.
Passing time.
In a strange environment.
Yeah, exactly, exactly.
Richard, do you think she is a big enough character to survive in that house?
Who, Rhiann?
Rhiann, yeah.
Yeah, I think she'll... If she comes out from under Jasmine's shadow, probably, yes.
We saw her stick up for herself quite well, I think, against Jasmine when they were in the garden. Do you want to see her being more like that?
Yes.
Yes? Yeah? Did you just say yes, definitely? I haven't been over here yet tonight, so why yes, definitely?
Because I think she's going to bring it out more, and Julian Clary will come out himself as well, if Jasmine goes. So I want Jasmine to go, you see.
Right.
Because I think she is playing a game. And I think Rhiann's playing is herself, and the others will all come out as well.
OK, so you think maybe Jasmine is stifling a lot of the people in there?
Jasmine is not playing a game at all, actually. I actually quite disagree, because I think with Jasmine, I don't know if you watched a clip where she was actually saying the way she deals with emotions and things like that, she actually, you know, is quite aggressive when she speaks to people. And that's the way she deals with things. And she doesn't mean to be nasty to people. And I think she corrects herself, like, afterwards and think, oh, God, I should have said that. But I think she doesn't mean to say what she's saying. It's just the way
she checks herself before she wrecks herself again. as we all know, Siobhan said it best. OK, very quickly, because we're out of time, who do you think should go tomorrow, Richard?
I suppose Jasmine.
Vicky?
Jasmine.
They all seem to want Rhea now. Right, of course, it is up to you guys at home and these lot in here who decides. You decide who is going to stay. In a moment, all the details you need on how to save your fave will be here. Join us after the break when we have all the goss on a monster bitching session in the house. We'll see you in a little while. This week, Jasmine and Rhian face a public vote. Who stays? You decide. To save Jasmine from a landline, call 0901 616 1706 or from a mobile 650 5806. To save Rhian from a landline, call 0901 616 1711 or from a mobile 650 5811. Calls cost no more than 36p from BT landlines or any mobile. Calls from other landlines may vary. Voting closes in Wednesday's show. Votes cast after the lines close won't count. For full terms, go to channel5.com/BBVote. Back to Celebrity Big Brother's bit on the side, giving the main show a cream pie, and much like Colleen, finding it a sexual turn on. Hey, here's today's news. At 10:17 this morning, Jasmine was explaining her inks.
What's SC?
It's the initials of someone I care for very much. And
did you take a picture of that and send it to that person?
What?
The SC?
Well, he hates tattoos, and he's been trying recently to get me to get rid of all the others. But obviously this one's allowed to stay, but he absolutely hates them.
Who hates them? Sorry, I've joined in the conversation. SC.
But he didn't get all weirded out that you got his initials tattooed on your wrist?
No, because I'd been in a relationship with him for 4 years at the time.
I mean, that's more permanent than a wedding ring at times.
He loved it.
I like it clean. I like a clean slate.
Although I have to say, you know, with my first husband,
yeah,
one of my greatest joys when we split up was my name was tattooed on his ass.
See, yeah.
And I thought, you're branded.
What did you make of that?
Just a couple of ludies gossiping about tattoos.
Tattoos! And after last night's antics at 1:10, Samantha and Jasmine were having a good old gossip.
I feel like Ash genuinely couldn't consider the fact that that girl would never fuck with him because he doesn't have money. Which is kind of sweet, but it's fucked up of her.
Yeah. He's pursuing a woman that's... I mean, she's experienced. She's experienced in the world. She knows how the game works. She knows how that whole wag world works, you know?
But they actually get it.
Mike told me that there was a point at which Ashley was on top of her. So he was obviously beside himself.
But he came in his pants, didn't he? Why don't they just go into the shower and work it out and
But Danica and Rhian, they're really smart. They're playing these guys beautifully. You know?
They're not really smart. They're tits and arse, and these just little boys, aren't they? It's not as if they're really intelligently manipulating them. I don't think they're aware that they're manipulating them, but it's not like there's any really smart game plan. They're just shaking their tits around and rubbing a bit of cream on the face and doing. You know what I mean? It's hardly like Einstein's master plan to survive the Big Brother house.
Do you think Rhian is playing him?
I think she is definitely luding him astray.
Finally this evening, Big Brother announced that the big spenders task had come to a close, with the housemates winning £725 to spend on food. But of course, there was a twist.
Congratulations, housemates. You have up to £725 to spend on your shopping.
Yes.
However,
yes.
Big Brother can now reveal that 2 housemates have been selected to leave the Big Brother house and take part in a trolley dash tonight.
Tonight?
The 2 housemates who will take part in this trolley dash are Jasmine.
Oh, God.
Oh, no.
I'm really sorry.
Rian.
I knew that. I knew as soon as they said that, I knew it was going to be the 2 people that have no clue what's going on in the kitchen.
I feel like we should just stitch them all up and just come home with, like, we should just come home with all the things that we like.
Oh, my God.
Oh, this is not, I mean, I don't cook, I don't go to the supermarket, I don't even really eat, and when I do, I order in. I don't.
Did you see Sam's face?
I don't know what you do to, like, the pasta arrives. I don't know. I see a tomato and I'm like, there's the tomato.
Is that how many we need as well?
There's the tomato, but how does it all become a meal?
Oh, really? How do you like the sound of a trolley dash?
I think a trilly dish sounds a lot of fun. I mean, you remember Jedward? They did a good trilly dish too.
Trilly dish?
Trilly dish.
Leave it. And that's the situation?
That is the nose to Newt.
Amazing! Thank you very much. Right, follow me into the sweaty box. Come on in here.
Oh, Benjamin!
Guys!
Am I your little
Guys! Not again! Come on!
You stupid woman! Can you not see she is suffering from claustrophobia? She locked herself in the sweaty box!
Oh, yes. I thought it was the broom cupboard.
There's no key. How can you lock yourself in here? Oh. Do you know what? You disgust me. Oh. And you, I had... Get out! Go! Take the rest of it with you. I love that! Right, OK. I'm going to talk to you in just a minute.
Cool.
First, though, if I'm not mistaken, Richard is in the reality gallery. And I need to get through to him. So I think you'd play with some knobs. Hello? The flashing knob? The flashing knob! This is Night Talk. Are you receiving me? Hello?
I am receiving you very loudly and very clearly.
Amazing.
I hope you are behaving yourself.
Never. What is happening up there?
Well, there's been quite a lot of excitement. There's been a bit of plucking going on.
Clucking?
Yeah, plucking.
Oh, plucking?
Yeah, plucking.
Oh, I thought you said clucking.
No, plucking.
Why am I still holding it? OK, what else?
Danica has been plucking Colleen and Julie's moustaches and beards.
No way. Their facial hair's come through, so they're tweezering them out.
So I believe.
Fantastic. That must be good to
I'm
watch.
told it's only facial hair so far, but you just watch this space.
We never know. Could be Frangelina Jolie as well. What else, Richard? What other stories do you have?
Well, Cheryl's been quite busy with the men, actually.
Oh, what's she been doing?
Well, she had an accent lesson from Prince, how to do an American accent, and she then tried to teach him how to do an English accent. And he reckoned that she was better at the American accent than he was at the English. Then when she'd finished with Prince, she took herself to the garden with Martin.
Yeah.
Started massaging Martin.
Oh.
Yeah,
so she's getting
been busy.
fruity with the boys then.
Oh, yes.
OK. Richard, I think we're losing you.
What?
Oh.
What?
Thank you. Right, I'm all yours. It's been chaotic this evening.
I don't think we can top that, what just happened.
No, I don't think so. Especially when the bottle broke before I cracked it over his head.
No one saw that.
Right, what are the reactions to noms? Again, we don't have much time, so...
lots of celebrity tweets tonight during the show.
Oh, okay.
Lots of support for Julie Goodyear. She was trending. I think everyone really enjoyed her entry to the...
She is fantastic.
To the Big Spender. Alan Carr specifically loved her entry with Big Spender yesterday morning. And my favourite tweet he said, though, is, I wish Julie would spit that gum out. She looks like an old tortoise chewing through a bag of lettuce. Thanks, Alan.
Wonderful.
But Nom's reaction, it's really divided over whether who's going to be going.
The audience are pretty split as well this evening. It's been an absolute treat, so thank you all for watching. You have been watching Vicky Michelle, Richard Gibson and Arthur Bostrom. Stay tuned for Banged Up Abroad. Tomorrow is the first eviction of the series. We will see you then.